Hello, my beautiful people. This is one of the field trips that we took of recent. The study tour was in Chanja. And here, before you enter the farm, you have to disinfect. You disinfect your feet, the shoes, before you enter the farm.
Center before we start. The center is called Kcca Agricultural Resource Center. It started in 2013 as a demonstration farm, and it is one of the facilities we have in the city to demonstrate urban agriculture. But also, we looked at this bill all over, even in other places, to demonstrate agriculture as a resource center. So we have different enterprises at the center. We started with organic piggery farming, and we are doing IMO, indigenous microorganisms. You know, that system, that technology is suitable for urban settings. Is an enterprise where we do pigs without smell, and we have very good genetics. We started with very good genetics of pigs, which we give out to our farmers in the city. In Kampala, we have 5 divisions. Those are now sub-counties in other places. At each sub-county or division, we have agriculture officers, fisheries officers, and animal production officers. Those are the vets now, the vet officers. And then they had to come up with this center to build a production department for that department. This farm is under production and marketing in Kcca. It is called Gender, Community Services and Production. It is under that directorate. It is actually a directorate. And there are 2, community services and the production and marketing. So this center is under production and marketing. We started with pigs because pigs are suitable for urban areas. It is an enterprise where someone can actually have pigs on a plot of 50 by 100 without smell. It was the first enterprise at the center. Then after piggery, organic piggery farming, that we have specialized in under crop section. Then after the crops, we had to introduce poultry. And poultry, we looked at, we are brooding broilers. We looked at broilers being suitable, so it is easier for farmers in the city. And most of them, actually you find that in Kampala, we have very many poultry farmers. Those ones doing layers, broilers, there are very many. And we had to introduce poultry here. So we brood broilers and give out to farmers. And also we have beneficiaries, farmers groups. We give them broilers. We are training farmers how to do fish farming in small spaces. That's what we call fish tank farming. We are mostly doing fish tank farming, and we are training farmers how to do fish in small spaces in the city. Then also, after fish, we had to introduce the zero grazing, dairy cows. All those enterprises I'm mentioning, they are very, very good for people with limited spaces. And the zero grazing also, we are training farmers how to do dairy cows in the small spaces they have in the city. Then we also have a technology called vermiculture and agricultural waste. I'll call it agricultural waste from the markets. You know, we have a lot of testosterone in Kampala. So they introduced that technology here at the center to recycle organic waste into to get organic products like vermiliquid and a vermicompost using earthworms. That also, that one we have it at the center. Then we also have hydroponics. And the hydroponics, it is a technology which we introduced some years back because of the limited spaces in the city. We looked at people can do hydroponic farming, growing crops on water without soil, because you find that some people in the city, they stay on flats and they don't have land where to grow vegetables and herbs and spices. But also we introduced a technology where we train farmers to do hydroponics, growing crops on water without soil. Then we also have the component called aquaponics. Aquaponics is now fish and plants at the same time. We combine fish and plants, where water from the fish feeds the plants. It is also suitable for urban areas. And we have farmers who have started those technologies. And all those are called urban farming technologies. So far, those are the enterprises we have at the center. And this center is seated on 31 acres of land. So they are still expanding. It started small in 2013. That's when the center started. But right now, you can see changes. Before, this place was was a dumping site like Kcca.
You can also use our water plastics that we normally use to plant various vegetables around your home. As you can see, you can use also your walls to plant your various vegetables. At this farm, we are also able to encounter fish farming, which is aquaculture. They have various different techniques. They have this kind of tank, fish tanking. They have the big one that accommodates more fish. Then also the medium-sized tanks that we shall see as we go forward. Now, these are the various pots that you can use. You can use anything as long as it's accessible at your home. You can plant your vegetables, you can plant your fruits, whatever you want is possible in whatever small space that you have. Let's create food safety and food security.
This is called a food tower. This is a technology which people are doing urban and rural, the kitchen gardens. I know you people are also doing that, and this is called a food tower. This one has been here for 10 years. Kind of garden, either in the dry season, because it have that column in the center, which allows water to percolate in the garden. Then on the sides you can plant leafy vegetables like spinach, kale, sukuma wiki, nakati. All those leafy vegetables are planted on the side of the tower. So this is called the tower garden. And this technology, we didn't have it here before. They got it from other countries. The research carried out by one of the students from Makerere in the engineering department came up with the idea of putting pitchers in the gardens. And you just fill water in that pitcher. It's called a pitcher. And then water will just get out and the crops will grow towards the center looking for water and the nutrients. So those are called Kcca gardening.
This is another food tower that has just been worked on and is waiting for the next planting to happen. We also have other ways of planting like this one. You can plant using tires, whatever small space you have, you can plant anything. This is also Kcca gardening. We are also privileged to look at the piggery section, rearing of pigs with no smell. This was a very good venture.
Okay. Now here is where we have the piggery units, demonstration units, just for training purposes. But the other side is where we have the real thing. Yes, the real thing is the other side. But here is just, as you know, with the pigs, because of swine fever, we don't allow people the other side. But here is where we train our farmers and from. And the system is called IMO, indigenous microorganisms, where we are keeping pigs on beddings, on litter, without smelling, indigenous microorganisms. And you can see the structure, the way it looks. This is the setup. This is how it's supposed to be.
As Annie mentioned, this is another fish tanking method. You can put it at your home. You can rear different species of fish. Thank you for coming with me to take this tour. It has been an insightful tour. Kindly follow us. You can also visit the Kcca farm in Chanja for more details. Thank you.